empowered him.
Okay. Holy. Back off. Where the hell do I go now? In the hole, I guess. Yep. Oh boy. That's annoying, brother. Can you stop that? Okay. Sure wish you hadn't died with a sliver of health left. I could have said that in a way that made more sense. I sure wish I had killed him when he did not just have a... I'm drunk today? What's going on? I sure wish I had not died to him when he only had a sliver of health left. There we go. I am annoyed. I've killed like 3 of these guys now. Why is this one giving me trouble? Sure they gave you enough health, brother. Weight goes up, physical reduction goes up. All of you are invited to the concert being held at the Menard Charity House. We pray for the successful opening of the exhibition. Children sponsored by the Menard Charity House have a message of love and hope for all of you. Don't miss this chance to listen to the most innocent performance in all of Krat. Date and time, Lorenzini Arcade, Central Plaza, sponsored by Lady Isabel and Sophia M. Sophia, huh? All profits from the performance will go toward our less fortunate neighbors.
This is the part of the game where you switch away from electricity and move to fire.
Hey, Sean.
Hello.
But Sean, if I switch away from electricity, how will I keep using my big mace?
You just put the fire blade on the end of the mace instead. It's the handle that determines the moveset.
But I don't want to put the fire blade on my mace.
But you'll do so much more damage. Electricity for robots, fire for decay, corruption, organic things.
But Sean, I haven't upgraded the fire weapon at all, and I've upgraded the mace completely. I need a new kind of upgrade material I've never even seen before to keep upgrading the mace.
That's fine. You'll get it all.
There's some big guys in here, Sean.
Yep.
This fight's not going well, Sean.
No, I noticed.
Take this! Fight's going better, Sean. Wow, what an easy fight. Wasn't even worried. Ow. Forgot those guys explode.
This game had a release update, 1.0 update. Let's reset my progress.
What game?
It's called RoboQuest.
That's what I'm playing.
I mean, yeah, it is. It's how do you put it? Roguelike, but it's a first-person shooter. Think of it like
I'm doomed. Game could not decide where that guy's aggro range went to. It gave him like 3 different limits on his aggro range and just kept trying to update it. I couldn't figure out the spacing on him, the way to cheese him the way I killed the last one. That may be a run past these guys encounter. It's working so far. Yeah, that's an easy run back. Oh good, they respawn. Whee! Ain't no way you're making it through that door. I've seen big boys go through doors they shouldn't be able to fit through before, but I don't believe you fit through that door for a second. Shortcut, let's go! That's a hell of a shortcut.
Oh, it's completely reset my progress. Bastards.
Scandal. V. The tragedy behind the flamboyance. Few citizens of Krat do not know who V is. The crown prince of high society, the man who came up with the grand covenant of the automated puppets and built the best manufacturing company at the age of 18. The man who's always fancy and is passionate about making people laugh. V is the most hated and beloved man in Krat, but his innocent passion makes even his opponents sentimental. However, even fewer people are aware of the tragedy he experienced in his youth. The true nature of the death of V's parents was covered up. Officially, they were victims of a homicide during a mugging. Even though V experienced such a tragedy in his youth, he grew up with a cheerful personality and became a well-known person, who many parents would be proud of. However, there's no one who knows that V secretly requests for the case history every year, and that his request is always denied. Suspicion surrounded this tragedy at the time, and there is known to have been pressure from the workshop and the alchemist throughout the investigation. The most interesting hypothesis is that the murderer is not human. If this is true, it explains the workshop and the alchemist's suspicious attempts to cover it up. It also explains how V was obsessed with inventions and success from his youth. This is where the real tragedy of Krat lies. Even V, the richest and most influential in all of Krat, can't come close to their power. On the other hand, this fact includes another truth. Have you noticed? The state's censorship is keeping me from writing it, but as a writer, I'm curious if people are ready to accept the truth. The truth that there's a murderer made of steel that walks among us. Among us? Perhaps our world of Krat is not such a safe place after all. Damn, Sean, so true.
I don't want to talk about it.
Sean, great news. I found the arcade underground passage key.
Who are you? A lost visitor? You look like a stalker. I figured you were all dead. Stalker, visitor, looter, I don't care. Just... I came to Krat to see the wonders of the Grand Exhibition. Talk about bad. Not only was the Grand Exhibition a huge disaster, I can't leave. If you want to see the exhibition for yourself.
He's selling a circular electric chainsaw handle. Hey, Sync. Done. What are you done with? circular electric chainsaw handle. And the
Some people
indomitable
like to use
amulet.
that.
Increased resistance of disruption, shock, and break.
You don't need that.
I'm just collecting every amulet I see.
Oh yeah, no, I did the same, but you don't need it.
Yeah. Oh, done with work? Yeah. Hey, Sync. The circular electric chainsaw is apparently a blunt weapon. Very cool. What's he selling? Special purification ampoules and attribute purification ampoules as well. So selling thermite and fire canisters.
I came to not only
5 seconds,
you.
your melee attack fires a piercing arc over 30 meters to your nose. I guess I'll go with that one.
Oh, it's an absolutely fucking giant weapon. I did not realize that. Nice R2. But I'm not a heavy weapons guy. Surprised that it being a big weapon, it's only D-scaling on strength. So you're saying I should start using the salamander dagger?
It naturally does more damage against the organic types. And a lot of people... Do you have the spear?
What spear?
The acidic spear?
Yeah, I've got the acidic spear.
So that's got a really good moveset.
It does,
So
yeah.
you could take the handle. I would put the salamander on the acidic spear handle. That's what I did, and it was really good.
Okay.
The dagger by itself is not...
I don't... Yeah, I hate the dagger. I would definitely put the blade onto something. I'm just not sure what I'd put it on.
A lot of people use the booster glaive.
Booster glaive?
Glaive. The second from the right on the bottom row. That's got a very good moveset, and it has a heavy attack that dashes towards them, so you can initiate with a strong hit.
Right.
Some people use that a lot.
I can definitely try out fire dagger on spear. I'll have to upgrade the fire dagger. I made a combo weapon just to test it out. I put like the police baton on the rapier and it just looks like a giant dildo.
Yeah.
And I just haven't interacted with the disassembling since then.
Well, that's... You're missing out.
I mean, the mace has been all I need.
Yeah.
Anyway, look at my dildo rapier.
Have you tried the other weapons and just not...
Oh yeah, I try them out every time I find a new weapon.
Oh.
But I just haven't been disassembling them and doing combos.
Oh.
I remember reading something online when this game first came out that weapons scaling gets messed up when you disassemble weapons, and it's apparently a bug. I have no idea if they fixed it.
I know my way of...
So that's another reason I just haven't been doing
They
it.
must have fixed out. Right.
Anyway.
It definitely messes up when you take a handle for like a blunt weapon and put like a sharp blade on it or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But basically, like if you take a handle for a big strength weapon, but you're using it to do acidic damage, like it doesn't match up. So it works, but you're doing far less damage than normal.
Right.
So there's definitely like a synergy between the two that works better. But like the acidic spear handle is pretty good.
way of...
Yeah.
You can put the dagger on that and it should be fine, because it works with elemental weapons anyway. The booster glaive is better for like strength stuff.
I'm not going to be using the booster glaive. Did that assemble or did I have to confirm it? Apparently I had to confirm it. I only get it to +5 because I don't have enough of the material to get a +6 one like the rest of my weapons were.
It's fine. The shop expands as you continue to play the game.
Yeah, I know. I've been doing it. Probably not making any progress in our RuneScape today. Why? What are you trying to get done?
To the LBY, I think that's just a straight up stab.
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Loads of damage just done through feats or whatever.
And that just makes fire do more fire for a little while.
Yeah.
Gonna be chilling too much to play? Fair enough. I'll be 100% honest, I almost never use Fable Arts.
You should.
I know, I just don't.
You.
I only ever use them if I'm fighting a boss and they get into a stagger state, because it's way easier to hit them with the Fable Art than it is to hit it charged R2 on most bosses.
Yeah. It's also.
But I save it for
Fable
that,
Art.
like, exclusively. It's just getting staggers. I don't ever just use them for damage.
Oh man, the Fable Arts.
They're slow to
as well.
charge.
Not all of them. It depends on the weapon. Like that one, yeah, sure, that's a chargey one. But there's others which activate instantly. And
What do you mean that?
they do stagger
No,
damage.
that's not what I mean by charge. I mean getting the Fable Arts charges.
Oh, yeah, okay. You can make that charge faster.
Well, yeah, I know there's items to charge it and shit.
Yeah, but there's also passives that will increase the charge rate.
Well, I haven't unlocked those. By the way, do I have any quartz before I go back out? Or do I not? I do not have any quartz, okay.
Fable Arts is the way you do, obviously, like the most damage. They do way more than any normal attack.
Yeah, I know. I just use them for staggers. Once I see an enemy start flashing white, I go for the stagger. That's a weird shortcut. I've already forgotten where that one gate was at, but I think it might have been down here.
I'd say you might want to play this robot. But it's a shooty game, and they're not really a thing. On the other hand, it is like a roguelike, and you have to build builds out of your character as you play. So, I don't know, maybe. I've never played it co-op.
Me either. I can see what you mean about the
Maybe
fire
one
spear. It's certainly doing a lot of damage for how fast it is. So carcass are weak to fire, huh?
Yeah, in general. Not always, but in general.
Am I meant to run through this mist, or am I meant to find a way to disable it?
Have you got one of those, like, saw blade things that you throw?
I mean...
Cog wheel? Really
Yeah.
cheap, crappy one. Yeah, so try and target in the smoke. Doesn't have to be that one. It doesn't need to be an actual saw blade. It can be the one that you got 16 of, the cheapest.
Oh, okay.
Just, and if it does 1 damage, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And then see if you can. There you go.
So I guess you can either sprint in and hit him, or just throw something to burst him.
Yeah. But the wheel things are stupid cheap, so.
Like 100 souls,
Just
yeah.
carry, like, yeah. Doesn't last forever.
What? Oh, fuck off. Then I used the wrong thing. I didn't even know they had a grab attack. I've always just one-shot those guys. No idea what that was. So she dropped an upgrade material. Let's go. Yeah, spears definitely need improvement. I've never come across anything in the game that was like, fire damage does more to carcass enemies. I just saw the thing that was like, electric does more to puppets.
No, there's
it tracks, it makes sense, but...
Yeah, I think it's like... Fireworks on...
Is this my first illusory wall? Because this certainly does not look like it's supposed to be here. Nope.
I never found an illusory wall if one exists.
Did you look for him?
Only in areas that look like it, but then I just kind of gave up after a while.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've never even seen people mention it or anything. And then when I got to the end, and I'm like, okay, you know, what are all the secrets? And I'm trying to like get as much completion as I can. I never saw anyone mention illusory wall, so I don't think it exists. I think all you got to worry about is basically the Trinity keys. They're like the closest to an illusory wall there is.
No.
I've also never failed this I didn't use items very much, but apparently that's like... I was just hurting myself by doing that, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
People were like, yeah, those things you can throw that do like fire damage and corrosive are actually pretty nice, and then there's lots of passives that like increase the number of consumables that you can carry. Then there's Fable stuff, basically use like the one that cures your status ailment, like being afflicted with bleeding or something.
Yeah.
And then occasionally, like on this one, throw a firebomb monster to trigger fire damage, so that then I can do more damage in general. Did use the grindstone a lot.
The only special grindstone I have that was able to affect elemental weapons is the guard up. I use that for boss fights sometimes, but outside of that, I don't really... Spear of Honor blade, Spear of Honor handle. Is that just pure physical, I imagine? Yes. It's apparently a greatsword, though. Why is this a greatsword? That's an interesting R2. Charged R2.
I don't remember that.
You must have found it. It's in a super obvious spot. Why am I opening a shortcut to this spot? Was there another way to go that I missed? Oh, yeah, right. I can go back this way. Still, though, I don't really know why I opened that shortcut. It's a weird shortcut. Oh boy, an electric blitz canister. You shouldn't have. Those are shit.
Yeah.
The firebomb ones are good. The ones that you just throw and they just appear at your feet, those are doggy doo-doo. Greatest show on earth is coming. Biggest show on earth is coming to Krat to make your heart race. Dear ladies and gentlemen, introducing the grand exhibition in Krat, city of tomorrow, center of the new age. State-of-the-art machines, balloons spread across the sky, and a popular performance that toured from across the great desert in the south to the country in the far east. Don't forget the essence of the automated puppet, the center of Krat's revival. The greatest show awaits you all. Don't miss your chance to see the following at the exhibition gallery. Puppets of the future, multi-purpose puppets, Vanini Tram, new butler puppets, special exhibition gallery, treasure from the Far East. If you wish to behold these splendors, be sure to attend. You gonna go to the exhibition, Sean?
Already been.
Oh, okay. How was it?
I raided the treasures of the Far East.
Let's go. I know you guys are going to burst out of this. I've played video games. That's a puppet. He was pretty easy. Increases ergo acquisition when killing enemies. That's a nice one. I'll take that over increased max HP. Guess I should re-equip my spear too. If I'd kept my fire spear equipped, I imagine that fight would have been a lot more drawn out and annoying. I will start taking advantage of tight matchups. Are you proud of me, Sean?
You're playing a advanced hybrid build, and you started using elemental attacks and matching types for it.
Well, I didn't know the fire matchup was for carcasses. Also, the carcasses just haven't been giving me trouble, so I haven't needed to look into a counter for them. But the fire spear definitely is more effective than the shock, and I assumed as much, but not to the degree that it is.
Everyone knows you use fire on zombies.
Venerable lady,
Basically, it
looking
really.
for some wine?
It's the logic.
You know, like the wine you've got.
Am I meant to dislike Jiminy? Because I dislike Jiminy. He's very annoying. He has an annoying voice. I didn't hear you over the sound of the enemies. What'd you say?
You don't have to dislike him. He is your conscience, to some extent.
He's not my conscience. He's... This puppet boy's conscience.
Are you interested in, like, the lore of this game?
I read all the lore I come across. I'm getting the feeling I'm not actually Pinocchio.
Hello? Is anyone there? Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity. Please respond. Over.
No, you pretty much are.
You lying to me, Sean? Because I saw that cutscene with the King of Puppets where they took the heart out of Pinocchio and then put it into me.
No.
And then the King of Puppets was like, shake my hand. And I was like, I will not shake your hand, King of Puppets. And then the King of Puppets started crying because I wouldn't shake his hand. So are you completely sure I'm the original Pinocchio? Because it sure doesn't seem like I am.
No, you've got it. You're
Can you hear
Pinocchio.
me? Really? Eviva, it actually worked.
This has
to
got it
be
the
how
wrong way.
the King of Puppets did it. How he called to the puppets and controlled them. I can't believe you can transmit your voice through ergo waves. What a brilliant discovery. And you'll never believe what signal I've picked up over the ergo. Somehow someone survived.
That's great news, Vanity, but I gotta go deliver wine to an old woman. What'd you say? You said I have it backwards?
Yeah.
So they took the heart out of not Pinocchio and put it into me, who is Pinocchio?
No, they haven't done that.
The cutscene, though, with the King of Puppets.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
but
He literally
Like-
tried to shake my hand, and I was like, I am not the person you're looking for. Don't touch me, you fuck.
you are the person he's looking for, but you also aren't. Like, I don't want to like talk too much without revealing like basically third act of the whole game.
Well, I already figured it out, so it's not important. I'm not Pinocchio.
You are.
Pinocchio was a little boy who the King of Puppets was best friends with, and they took his heart and put it in me, and the King of Puppets was like, "Do you remember me, your best bud?" And I was like, "Don't touch me!"
You're halfway there, but that boy was not Pinocchio.
Fine, I'm Pinocchio, but I was created with a real human's heart, who is the person the King of Puppets thought I would be.
No, your heart is your heart. It's artificial. It's made.
So my previous puppet body was dying, and they took it and put it in this body, and I've forgotten everything.
No. Do you want me to tell you? I leave it.
Sean, stop talking.
Lovely.
Leave it till you play the game more.
Even in the bottle, it has a. Thank you, young one. Every step is a struggle when you have the petrification disease. But this glimmer of happier days is priceless. Oh, I almost forgot.
I like how you're gaslighting me. It's like, hey, are you paying attention to the lore in this game? And I give you my lore theory, and you're like, don't talk about it!
No, it's like, I thought you were gonna ask like other stuff, but you just went, "Oh, what's the ending?" And I'm like, I don't want to talk about
I didn't ask about the ending. I said I'm obviously not the original Pinocchio, and you're like, "No, you definitely are the original Pinocchio, actually." But I don't want to spoil anything.
No, like you're P, you're Liza P, Pinocchio. Like that's the game, but like
yeah, but it's obviously not that straightforward. They would have called it Lies of Pinocchio. It's like there's going to be a Shyamalan twist where I'm not the original me, or me is not Pinocchio, or Pinocchio is Pinocchio is the final boss. I'm gonna go up to Geppetto and be like, "Oh, Father, are you proud of me?" And he's gonna be like, "Kill yourself, my man."
I'll use my power.
No, I was like, it was a copyright thing. I don't know
no
why
way. There's no way Pinocchio's copyrighted. It's like 100 years old. Sean, look at my levels. What do you think? I'm doing a quality build, so I can interact with all the mechanics of the game.
Level 63, yeah.
I got 20 advanced, 20 motivity, 18 capacity, 20 vit, default vigor. So I'm constantly running out of stamina.
Huh. Stamina and health are like the things I put points into the most at first.
I know my way around.
For the most part, I haven't regretted not leveling stamina. Occasionally, it comes up, though.
I know my way around.
I know my way around the weapon. Would you like me to jerk you off? Oh shit, I found a half moonstone at some point. Alright. 860 souls. So I need 700. Isn't one of these is a set? Yep.
I know my way around.
I know my way around the weapon.
Bet she does.
Hello, Vanini.
I always welcome.
I can't wait for you to be Geppetto too, and your butler to become hostile and kill us all.
At the House of Vanini.
What was that? Request appraisal of collectibles. What the hell? My Vanini commemorative coin.
Strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating the Foundation is a sort of fan club. Well, once Master Vanini established himself as the... This is one of the originals, however. You have restored Master Vanini's lost collection.
Oh, another half moonstone. Let's go.
I know my way around.
I know my way around the weapon. Alright, I got a +7 fire dagger and a +7 electric mace. Is there a way to store items so that I don't see them every time I interact with that menu, or are they always in my inventory? Oh, use storage.
As soon as you pick them up, they go straight into your storage unless you can carry them.
They do not go straight into my storage. I'm talking about weapons here.
Oh, weapons?
Yeah.
You
Also,
can
how
just
good is
disassemble them.
crit rate as a mechanic? Because I've found 2 weapons that have crit rate tied to them.
You're better off, I think, going for stagger and like whatever they're called. It's got a different word for when you attack someone while they're staggered.
Does crit rate just multiply how much the visceral attacks do?
Oh, visceral attacks, that's what they call them.
That's not what
no,
they call them.
that's
That's what they call them in Bloodborne.
Oh. They call them something else in this. But
Yeah.
I think there's a separate like mechanic for that when you upgrade your core or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some there which are like increase the damage that like not critical attacks, whatever it is, do. I think critical attacks are just damage in general. Or maybe critical attacks are specifically that animation when you hit someone. I'm not sure.
I'll use
Oh yeah, the weapons you can just disassemble and then they won't be in your inventory.
I just put them in storage. Alright, I'm at a good even number on all my levels right now, so I'm not sure what I want to level next. Do I want to keep going for advance? Maybe. Not enough ergo. Oh shit, I'm 30 short. Hey robot, buy one of my Fable catalysts.
Welcome to...
Is Fable catalyst what I want to sell? Nah, I want to sell these abrasives. I'm actually literally never going to use them. There we go. I literally can't use them, so... The Fable catalysts, I might someday want to use.
I'll use my power.
I'll use my power to help you. So I get 2 attack and 1 on Legion. Get 1 attack and 2 on Legion. Or 1 attack, 1 on Legion. So I hit probably the first cap, I would say, as the first soft cap on stats, maybe at 20. Because Motivity used to give me +2 on physical attack, and now it's just giving me +1. Wouldn't be too remiss with more capacity, though. Yeah, let's get capacity to 20. Then I'll level advance some more. Every time I find a defense part, I've just been equipping the biggest and best one I can. I don't know if you did similarly or not.
Yeah, basically. It's fine. But like not those. You there's like, you know, those are fire, acid, and decay orientated.
Yeah.
And then the skin is just like either pierce, slash, or blunt.
Yeah.
Depending on what you got. I don't know which one's the most common.
I'd imagine blunt is.
Yeah. I might have had mine on slash, maybe. Can't remember. And then your, like, other frame, not liner, like, another one is basically like your armor total, and that one is just the biggest is the best, but also the heaviest.
Yeah. You can look at it. I've literally just been going straight down the line. Every time I get one that's more physical damage reduction, I just equip it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Increased ergo, increased weight limit, increased stamina. Yep, happy with those. Do I have any more Legion arm parts? Nope, no more plugs. What about the calibers? Nope, none of those. What Legion arm did you use?
Show me the pictures. I can
I'm
remind myself.
using puppet string.
I'm pretty sure it was the cannon.
I'm talking about this one? Falcon Eyes? Lets you shoot.
Yeah, I use that.
Seems good. I like being able to use puppet string to pull enemies who are obviously in ambush spots out of their ambush spot.
Yeah. You can recharge your Legion arms bar off of enemies you kill.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, I need to go grab coins.
the Falcon Eyes thing obviously works at distance. It's really slow.
Yeah.
But then there's one where you can fire while dodging. So you can just dodge and fire and then
Well,
fire
that
off
seems good.
instantly. So there's a lot of like mob enemies that it will kill in one shot, and then you recharge your shot.
It does
off
that
killing
much
them as
damage?
well. Some later,
Stalker,
yeah. It also charges, not charges, it increases damage based on one of those skills, like advance or something.
Yeah.
It will show you like Legion.
So I guess you used a lot of the advanced wish stones to restore your Legion.
Nope.
Oh, just use the consumable item that does it.
No, I just killed like 3 or 4 people and then I could fire again.
Okay.
It charged really quick. The wish stone.
It's so
I just
fucking
used-
weird that this guy sells the star fragments for 3 gold coins. They're like the most common drop in the game.
Yeah. Oh, I can play co-op RoboQuest by quick play with random people. I didn't realize there was a thing for me to interact with here.
Also, did you use any of the boss weapons? So far, I have not come across a boss weapon I really liked.
There's a handful which are like really good.
The Puppet King's Scythe I thought about for a second, but I'd have to like respec because I'm not doing
Have you
technique.
bought them or? You said
No,
that
I've been buying the amulets.
Oh yeah, I mostly bought the amulets and then I bought Frozen Feast, which
A great weapon called...
was good, but
Like literally,
felt-
there's my screen. I bought 5 amulets and I have not bought any of the weapons. Whatever Frozen Feast is, I don't have it available yet.
No, it's later. I didn't get any of those. Some people tell me that Holy Sword of the Ark is really good. And then
I
some
imagine
people
it
tell me
is,
the
yeah.
7 Coil Sword is good, but I didn't really bother. I just got the amulets for these ones.
Yeah. Imagine on New Game Plus, I'll be buying the boss weapons for some achievement. Anything new to say, Antonia?
People have no... Thanks for keeping me.
Bye, Antonia.
I'll use my stargazer. Lol, 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 lol.
It's this way, right? Also, I should... There we go. Lorenzini, Venini, pizza, pasta. There's another game that has used this exact, like, blown out song. I think it was on a loading screen or something. I do not remember though what game it was.
The Grand
Probably shocking.
Exhibition theme was automatic puppets and City of the Future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in Krot. But, you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
Was it BioShock Infinite?
I have no idea. Atomic Heart. I don't know. I'm just thinking of...
I didn't play Atomic Heart, so it's definitely not that.
Oh, that's also...
Unless they also did it. Oh, is it? That's interesting.
No, that's why I played it.
It's weird to be in a whole new area and not have to have fought a boss first.
I mean, probably a boss, man.
Like, I'm probably coming up on a boss, but it's still weird. Puppets. Yeah. That's why I wanted to dump on more weapons so I could swap weapons faster. It's weird to have a fully single-player game and still not pause the game when you open up the menu. I realize it's a Souls game staple, but if you're not gonna have a single online aspect other than the, like, gold coin tree,
yeah,
why do you not pause the game when I pause the game?
Don't know if there's like an actual reason for it or if it's there to...
It's just that it's part of a Souls game. I can't think of a single natural reason for it. So what kind of build did you do?
I started off by doing, you know, dexterity, basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm having a hard time. And I was looking online, like, have I done this wrong? Is strength the way to go? Like in many Souls games, am I just meant to do big, better sword?
I imagine it's
tried
advanced, since all the enemies seem to have elemental weaknesses.
Yeah, I tried doing...
that was my thinking anyway. That's why I'm doing advanced.
I looked it up, and using heavy weapons just seemed really slow. And I was like, I just get interrupted, so what's the deal? Fast attacks and parries, like God of War.
Yeah.
And then people were saying, yeah, it's all about advance, 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 advance. So I then did half dexterity and half advance, and it worked out better. I basically carried two weapons.
Yeah.
One of them was like pure physical damage, and then the other one was an elemental weapon.
I'm doing strength advance, so it's sort of like twins.
I had the boost glaive.
I feel like I forgot to go somewhere in the last area. I keep pushing forward thinking I'd loop back around, but I gotta go back and check my routes and make sure I actually did everything back there.
Yeah, I took the boost glaive and put like the puppet's heavy sword cleaver on it. And I just used that a whole bunch, and that was just like generic damage.
Yeah.
And then I had an elemental weapon of each type for everything else. And then eventually I got the twin dragon sword, and I just used that.
How late in the game is that?
I can't actually remember where I got it.
Is that a boss weapon?
I can't remember if it's a boss weapon or if you find it, or if it's a Trinity thing. Like, I literally don't remember. There's quite a few more bosses you do. There's a lot of boss weapons. You've only got like, what, 6 available ones that you could have had?
Yeah.
There's like a good, I don't know, 12 to 15.
I was shocked when I killed the Guts guy for the Black Rabbit gang and didn't get a soul to make his sword. I would not have used it, but I was shocked it wasn't a thing.
He's a human, right?
I think so.
So he wouldn't have a soul thing.
Yeah, but I'm a human, Sean, and I have a soul.
You're not a human.
Oh my god.
Just because your hair grew a bit longer. Oh, I age. I must be human. Well, my carpet ages.
True.
Just get a new one every once in a while.
I circled back around to see if I'd missed something, and I didn't find a route I hadn't taken, so I may have just imagined it. Fucking dog. Why'd you hit me, dog? That was rude. Oh shit. That's a big boy. It's got an electric weapon. That's scary, because I'm a puppet and not a real person. I'm gonna... My phone has finished charging. I will unplug it like a responsible boy.
Equip that thing that gives you increased electric resistance.
I'm gonna sneeze. Ow. Ow. Well, he was nothing. Hey Sean, it's the thing that gives me shock resistance that you were probably just talking about.
Huh.
Physical reduction goes up.
You've got a basic version of it.
Yeah, I've got two basic versions, I think. Yeah, I had two worse versions. I've got the Lada shot cartridge. I'm still just barely under 60% equipped load. Let's go. One of the only things I've looked up for this game so far is how many quirks there are. There are exactly half as many as you need to fully upgrade the perk tree in one playthrough.
Yeah.
There are 28 and there are 56 upgrades. Which is interesting because there's way more than 56. Like the slot upgrades.
Yeah, you can't get every slot.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't get all the coin fruit stuff ones. I was just like,
yeah, I imagine on my second playthrough I'll not take the like extra ergo. So right now I've got the extra ergos slotted in.
Well, you can reset the shit anyway.
No, I know. Just gold coin fruit.
After a while, there'd be some which I'm like, I really want this one, and then there'd be a bunch of others where it's like, I don't need any of these. It's like, I'll take it, but I don't really care.
I didn't actually check the front door. And now I regret
Doesn't
because I'm way up here.
I'll tell you the answer. It doesn't open.
No, but like, there's probably an item around it or something. I straight up just didn't go up to it because I was like, that's the way that'll progress. And then I ended up finding a damn tram.
If the front door's locked, and eventually opening the front door is your shortcut, so you'll go back.
Ah.
You'll open the front door from the inside.
Makes sense.
What is this?
You know what this game really could have borrowed from Elden Ring? When you're sprinting around and there's no enemies, your stamina going down. Remember how in Elden Ring your stamina didn't go down unless you were in combat? The store doesn't open from here, Sean.
You still went back.
I figured there'd be an item around the front door. But then I saw a dead dog and I had in fact pathed past it before, so I just forgotten doing so.
Found like a side route door in my game that I suppose is, I don't know, like it's just got some laser grids and it's got switches above it, so I think I've got to find hidden switches and shoot 4 of them to open the laser grid. And I haven't even found 1, never mind 4. And it's a small map, there's nowhere for me to go, so now I'm just like, I think I've screwed up or something. Maybe it's a secret. Not sure where I'm supposed to go with it.
Me either. Oh, get my phone call. Be right back. Okay, I gotta go. Also, my microphone is tilted slightly. That's weird. I got a BRB for like 2 or 3 minutes. Why is my microphone tilted? I don't want to... Oh my god, I'm moving my gain, and I'm going to be way too loud. How do I sound, Sean?
Fine.
Okay. Why is my microphone tilted like that? Oh, I see. Okay. Anyway, I'll be back in like 2, 3, 4 minutes, something like that. I'll put my BRB screen up.